Hello, and welcome. I'm so glad you found your way here. Today's session is dedicated to those of you who are navigating the painful journey of grief after losing a loved one. I want to begin by acknowledging how incredibly difficult this time can be. If you're here, you're likely experiencing a profound sense of loss, and it's important to recognize that your feelings are valid and that you're not alone. This hour is meant to offer you comfort, understanding, and practical tools to help you through this challenging period. Grief is a deeply personal experience, and it can manifest in many different ways. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed by sadness, struggling with anger, or finding it hard to make sense of what has happened, know that these emotions are a natural part of the grieving process. It's important to understand that there's no right or wrong way to grieve. Your experience is uniquely your own, and it's okay to feel however you need to feel. People often talk about the stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. But these stages are not a strict sequence, and you might experience them in a different order or revisit some stages multiple times. Grief doesn't follow a set timeline, and that's perfectly okay. Allow yourself to feel and process your emotions at your own pace. Let's explore these stages a bit more. Denial can be a defense mechanism, a way for our mind to shield us from the immediate pain of loss. You might find yourself in disbelief or having trouble accepting what has happened. This is a natural reaction and can serve as a way for your mind to gradually process the reality of the situation. Anger is another common stage, where you might feel frustration or resentment towards the situation, others, or even yourself. It's important to remember that this anger is part of the healing process, and that expressing it in a healthy way can be beneficial. Bargaining often involves trying to make sense of the loss, sometimes through what-if scenarios or promises to a higher power. This stage can help you find meaning in the chaos and begin to come to terms with the reality of the loss. Depression is a phase where the weight of the loss might feel overwhelming. You might experience deep sadness or a sense of emptiness. It's crucial during this time to reach out for support and to care for yourself as best as you can. Finally, acceptance doesn't mean that you're okay with the loss, but rather that you're beginning to find a way to move forward with your life. It's about finding a new normal and integrating the loss into your life in a way that allows you to continue growing. During this challenging time, taking care of yourself is incredibly important. Here are some practical strategies that might help you cope with your grief. First, try to maintain a routine. Keeping up with daily activities can provide a sense of normalcy and stability. Make sure you're eating nourishing foods and getting enough sleep. Your body and mind need care, especially when you're grieving. Emotional expression is another key component of healing. Consider journaling about your feelings or talking with a trusted friend or family member. Sharing your thoughts and memories can help you process your emotions. Engaging in creative activities like drawing, painting, or listening to music can also provide an outlet for your feelings. Sometimes, expressing yourself through art or music can help you find comfort and clarity. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques, such as deep breathing exercises or meditation, can be very helpful. These practices can assist in grounding you and managing the overwhelming emotions that may arise. Building a support network is crucial during this time. Reaching out to others who understand what you're going through can be incredibly healing. Consider joining a support group where you can connect with people who have experienced similar losses. Sharing your experiences and hearing others' stories can create a sense of community and mutual support. Don't hesitate to lean on your family and friends. They care about you and want to be there for you, but they might not always know how to help. Let them know what you need, whether it's a listening ear, practical help, or just companionship. Professional support can also be beneficial. Therapy or counseling can provide a safe space to explore your feelings and develop coping strategies. A mental health professional can offer guidance and support tailored to your individual needs. Finding ways to honor and remember your loved one can be a meaningful part of your healing process. You might consider creating a memory box filled with mementos that remind you of them, or perhaps planting a tree or dedicating a bench in their memory. These acts of remembrance can provide a sense of connection and tribute to their life. Think about the values or lessons your loved one imparted and how you might carry these forward in your own life. This could be through acts of kindness, pursuing passions they cared about, or simply living in a way that reflects their influence on your life. As we come to the end of this session, I want to offer you a message of hope. Grief is a profound journey, and while the pain may feel overwhelming at times, there is a path forward. Healing is possible, and over time, the sharpness of your loss may ease, allowing you to find moments of peace and joy once again. Remember that it's okay to seek help and support when you need it, and that you don't have to go through this alone. If you found this session helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content on mental health and well-being. And if you feel comfortable, share this video with others who might benefit from it. Thank you for joining me today. Be gentle with yourself and take care.